What's up, Greymanes? It's Dams here with another Crimson Desert Guide. If you're watching this, you're probably stuck on the Chaos Forest, a multi-part Abyss Island puzzle you will encounter after completing the Spire of Insight. Don't worry, in this guide I'm going to walk you through the exact solutions, step by step, so you can get through it without wasting time. Now, the first thing you will notice when you spawn in is what looks like a stone gate blocking your path. You can either go around it or triple jump and glide straight over it to get to the main area. Once you're in, you will see that the area is covered in thorns. Clear them out with explosive arrows or blinding flash. Once that's done, move to the right side of the arena, towards the ledge, and use your Axiom Hook to pick up the burning chip. Here's the key part. While you are still holding it with the Axiom Hook, drag it over to the center of the arena, where you will find a pool of water. Submerge it to extinguish the flame, then place it into the open socket on the left. Once it's sitting in the socket, jump over it and do a downward force palm to push it in place. After that, triple jump into the air and glide over to the next section. Clear the thorns again with blinding flash, then head to the wall and use nature's grip to lift that section up. Now, this is the tricky part. As soon as you are inside, grab an abyss fragment and place it underneath the wall you just lifted. This blocks the door from closing back down on you. Next, use your Axiom Hook to pick up the floating chip and move it directly in front of the socket on the wall. Grapple up next to it and force palm it into place. Then move out of the room and wait for the central disk to activate. Once the disk is active, climb towards its center and force palm it to trigger it. From there, triple jump up one level, grab the artifact, then head right and go through the triangular portal. You will see a pillar spawn. Hook it with your Axiom Hook and turn it sideways until it locks in place. Keep moving forward along the path, using the stone floor tiles to advance until you reach a circular teleporter. Step on it and it will take you to the next section, the Roots of Truth. When you spawn in, move along the three branches until you reach the Abyss Nexus. Stand on it to activate it, then jump over the gap and make your way to the waterfall. Get close to it and use the step ability to slice straight through it. Keep moving along the path, grappling up as you go, until you reach the top. Up here you will find a large rotating fan. Triple jump into the air, glide over to the other side and head into the next room. Climb up to the side of the circular grid window. Here's a quick pro tip. Hold resist, that's Q on keyboard, and do a force palm. This flips you straight to the other side of the window. Once you're through, climb up the wall to the top circular window and repeat the same thing. Hold resist, force palm, and you're in. Inside, you will find another floating chip, and this one is a bit tricky. Look directly above it, and you will see a vent. Climb up and enter through the vent, then shoot your Axiom Hook down to grab the chip, and pull it through the opening. Once you've got it, look upward. You'll notice an opening in the ceiling. Triple jump out through it, then use your Axiom Hook to pull the chip up with you. Carry it over to the socket, drop it in, then jump and do a downward force palm to push it into place. That activates one of the big fans. Triple jump into the air and glide across to the next platform. You will spot another socket, which means we need to find its chip. To the left of the socket there is a waterfall. Drop down to its base and use the step ability to slice through it. Move along the path behind the waterfall, crossing over to the next room using the large tree branch. Once inside, look to your right. You will see a floating blue chip. Shoot your Axiom Hook to grab it. Push it forward and douse through the gap in the wall. After that, make your way back to the waterfall and step through it again to get to the other side. Once you're out, head to the right side of the waterfall, just around the corner. You will see the chip you pushed out. Grab it again with your Axiom Hook and move it to its socket. Downward force palm to lock it in place. That activates the disk right above you. Climb onto it and force palm it to turn it on. Then climb up, collect the artifact and head to the triangular portal. Another column will spawn. Hook it with your Axiom Hook and turn it until it locks in place. Move along the path that opens up until you reach the circular teleporter. Stand on it and you will be sent to the final section, the Precipice of Truth. Now, before we get into this final section, a quick heads up. You're going to want the aerial step skill for this one. It's a powerful movement technique that lets you traverse huge gaps, fly across the map, and scale mountains with ease. It requires a sword and a shield, step level 3, and it burns stamina. You don't necessarily need it, but trust me, it will save you quite a headache. From where you spawn, head along the path until you reach a closing column with a blue artifact on it. Hook it with your Axiom Hook. Then press F to seal it in your cuckoo pot for now. Go through the gap in the wall and keep moving forward. To your right, you'll notice a component locked behind a window. Pull out the artifact you just sealed, the Crown of Shadows, and place it on the stone cube right next to the window. This dissolves the paneling, and you can grab the component through it with your Axiom Hook. Once you've got it, grab the Crown of Shadows and seal it back into your cuckoo pot. From that exact spot, triple jump up and climb the wall. You will spot another Crown of Shadows up here. Seal that one in your cuckoo pot as well. Head back down, align the blue component and force palm it into place. This activates the wind turbine ahead of you. Triple jump and glide over it. It will carry you upwards. Once you land, triple jump again and glide to the left. Climb up and you will find an electric blue cube. Hook it with your Axiom Hook and seal it in your cuckoo pot. This is the Casket of Illusions. Drop back down to the previous spot. From here, triple jump to get some air and glide forward. Open your cuckoo pot and pull out the Casket of Illusions. Grab it with your Axiom Hook and place it on the stone cube to the right. Once that's done, grab the chip, turn it sideways, and pull it out of the windowed section. Lift it up with your Axiom Hook and place it close to the ledge, on your upper left. Triple jump and glide up to that ledge. You'll find the socket here. Grab the chip with your hook, place it against the socket, and force palm it in. Then glide back down and use your Axiom Hook to reseal the Casket of Illusions. From there, triple jump and glide back to the middle section, the one with the two fans. Triple jump again, and this time glide right until you reach the ledge. Pull the Casket of Illusions from your cuckoo pot. Place it next to the stone cube, then grab the blue chip and pull it out. You can reseal the Casket of Illusions at this point if you want. Jump and glide to the right. You will see the second socket. Grab the chip with your Axiom Hook. Place it on the socket and force palm it in. And this is the tricky part. Once both chips are in place, the circular gear above you will activate. Triple jump and use aerial step to close the distance. Once you are close enough, climb to its center and force palm it in. And that's it for the Chaos Forest. Head up, collect the artifact, and you're done. To progress any further through the triangular portal, you will first need to restore Root's End, but that's a guide for another day. If this guide helped you out at all, drop a like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. It really helps push the video to more people. I'll see you in the next one.